Good Tuesday evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett here in the King 5 newsroom, and we are in a very, let me use a technical term, meh weather pattern lately, where temperatures are running a bit below average. The skies are cloudy out there. We've got a few sunbreaks trying to poke through, but here's how I'm packaging it, and I'll try and sell it to you, is we could use some rain. We could definitely use some more mountain snow, and it looks like we have a couple of opportunities to kind of stock up the coffers here over the next couple of days. So if there is a silver lining to all this cloud cover, there it is. In fact, let's just dig into our headlines right here. We are in a cool and showery pattern. Now, today we didn't really see a whole lot in the way of showers. They're basically off towards the eastern portion of the state, but temperatures are definitely cool out there. We'll take a look at those numbers in a moment. It will remain cloudy and cool tonight and into tomorrow. Now, looks like Thursday is our next system moving in, and this one's got some oomph to it. It's got some widespread and steady rain, and it's going to usher in some cooler temperatures that could manifest as snow in the mountains. It's going to stay cool and wet Friday and Saturday. Now, if you're planning out your weekend, Saturday is your indoorsy day, Sunday is your outdoorsy day. 7-day forecast helping me to tell that story. Take a look at the numbers here. So as we go into the rest of the week, remember 66 is the average for this time of year out at SEA. Yeah, we're not going to be anywhere near that for the next few days. Our best chance for that will actually be on Sunday, so we got that going for us. But in the meantime, it's going to be cool and wet on Thursday, and it looks like it's going to be similar again on Saturday with some more widespread rain and cool temperatures. Observed high temperatures, I'm recording this just before 4 o'clock on Tuesday, so we maybe have an opportunity to break into the low 60s in some spots. Olympia's definitely got a jump on it. Seattle's in the upper 50s. Mount Vernon's already got into the low 60s there, and Bellingham getting on the scoreboard with some low 60s. It's actually warmer in Bellingham right now than it is in Wenatchee. Go figure. Here's a live look from T-Mobile Park, where we still have the New York Yankees in town. 6:40 is the first pitch tonight, so remember there'll be some extra traffic in Soto, and if you're taking a look at heading there, well, definitely bring the coat with you. I just took a peek a minute ago. It looks like the roof is open. It'll stay dry tonight, but it will not stay warm. A little southwesterly breeze, and temperatures in the upper 50s and lower 60s will definitely make it chilly out there. As we take a look across the country, happy to report things are quiet across the south and east, although it is active across the northeast. And then take a look at this big low pressure system still centered over top of central Idaho. Remember, we're always talking about the flow around the low being counterclockwise, so you can see those clouds off towards Wyoming moving from south to north, but on the other edge of that moving from north to south. So as we kind of zoom in on Washington, we've been seeing some showers pretty much right over the northeastern portion of the state, even a little bit of instability there as some sunlight's been getting on that. So we've seen a couple of lightning strikes way off towards Coeur d'Alene, but it looks like for the most part those showers will stay confined to the eastern portion of the state. A couple of them trying to come off the Olympics as we speak, so you can kind of see close to Hood Canal and the Kitsap Peninsula some showers that look like they're going to kind of migrate slowly off towards the east here over the next couple hours, but nothing too exciting. As we go overnight tonight, we'll see those showers that'll taper off towards the eastern portion of the state, so kind of a filtered sunset tonight. And then as we go through the day tomorrow, we'll see some more clouds and some spotty showers, especially as some convergence tries to set up over Snohomish and portions of King County. Looks like that will continue into the afternoon, so right as the kids are getting out of school, again, the chance for some spotty showers towards Snohomish and Skagit County, but most of that will be confined to the foothills. Then late on Wednesday, again, kind of another filtered sunset out there. And then Thursday, here we go. Early on, right around 8 a.m., it looks like that system pushes in along the coast. And what'll be interesting about this one is it'll be the first time we've seen widespread and steady stratiform rain for a while. So after lunch on Thursday, it starts to creep in along the I-5 corridor. You also notice that there's some snow, the lavender color up towards the Olympics and the Cascades. Again, we'll put down some late season snow along the crest of the mountain. Snow levels could get into that 4,000-5,000 foot range. So if you do have some plans to get out on the trails, or you're doing some climbing or some hiking, bring the gear, or just stay off the trails until it clears out. Now by Thursday night, speaking of clearing out, it looks like we'll just see some light convergence down towards Olympia and portions of King and Pierce County. A reinforcing system moves in on Friday that kind of keeps us showery and wet through the day there. Now, looking at the bigger picture, here's how it all plays out. We've got those systems that'll pass through. Saturday, we've got another system that looks like it's going to bring some widespread and steady rain to pretty much the entire Pacific Northwest. And by Saturday night, it looks like it's just going to be across the entire northwestern portion of the country. Now, on Sunday is when we see things start to clear. We'll see some snow snow across the Intermountain West and down towards the Rockies, but we'll get a little bit of a break that we get to take into Monday before another weaker system pushes through on Tuesday. Now, as far as snow potential goes, again, it doesn't look like it's going to be anything that's huge, but again, a lot of folks are trying to get out on the trails, do some climbing and some hiking this time of year. It could be slippery out there, so make sure that you're just bringing your A game as far as your gear goes, or like I said earlier, just stay off the trails for a couple days. Overnight temperatures will be chilly tonight. We're talking about some mid-40s in some spots, some lower 50s in other, from Mount Vernon all the way through Seattle and down towards Everett and Tacoma. 50 in Wenatchee tonight overnight as well, and close to the freezing mark in the passes. High temperatures tomorrow will be a bit of a mixed bag. You'll see 56 in Marblemount, 60 in Bellingham. Gold Bar gets 55 along with a 56 in Oso. Farther south, you'll see 60 in Issaquah, Maple Valley. Enumclaw comes in at 58, 46 in Snoqualmie Pass, 61 tomorrow in Tenino, 62 in the state capital. And along the coast, again, cool and cloudy, mid-50s in Long Beach and in Ocean Park. And then off towards the Olympic Peninsula, some more 50s along the immediate coast. But as soon as you head inland, it'll be a little warmer, 62 in Lake Cushman, 63 tomorrow in Shelton, 55 tomorrow in Sequim. 7-day forecast shows us, again, kind of meh, staying below average as we go through the rest of the week here, with the outstanding cold and wet days being both Thursday and on Saturday. But hang in there, because it looks like as we look at the long-term forecast and go into next week, looks like we could start to warm up a little bit and maybe possibly see some temperatures in the 70s once again. That does it for your digital forecast for this Tuesday evening. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Everett in the King 5 newsroom. Stay dry, stay warm, stay safe, and we'll see you again soon.